y'all, welcome back to another video. Y'all, it's not even that it doesn't feel right, because it definitely feels right, feels like the right thing to do, which is why I'm here today. But it just seems kind of like weird, I should say, because it's been so long. But I don't even think it's just because it's been so long, because if y'all know me and if y'all been watching my channel and been watching me since I started back in 2019, then y'all know I'm not new to taking breaks. I always come back on YouTube and just start back posting videos as if I was never gone. And I feel like I never give y'all updated videos on what's been going on, why I've been missing and stuff like that. So even though I only really been missing for like, well, now it's been 4 months. I didn't even realize it's been that long. Time really been flying since I've been gone, but it's really more so about everything that's been going on since I've been gone. And trust and believe, I've been thinking about YouTube really damn near every day since I've been gone. I just didn't know when was the perfect time to come back. And that's what this video is about today. Just basically telling y'all where I've been, where my headspace been, because when I tell y'all it's been a lot going on, it's been a lot. I feel like my channel has grown immensely since I've been gone. And I do want to start my video off by saying that I thank you guys so much for the love, y'all. I've been doing YouTube for 3 years now, and don't mind me or disregard me if I get emotional, because it is kind of an emotional video for me. With me speaking on certain topics or whatever. But I've been doing YouTube now for 3 years. In May, which is in a few months, will make 4 years. And y'all know with my channel mostly being like beauty, mostly about beauty content and stuff like that, everyone is not interested in the content that I create. That's why most of my audience, if not all of my audience, are typically young girls my age, young adults, older, but mostly women, because of the content that I create, which I love. But because of that, also the downside that your channel doesn't grow as quickly as it would if you were to be creating like prank videos, like other different videos that y'all don't really see on my channel. So I feel like my channel's doing pretty good for me to be in the situation I am in. I don't feel like I definitely did not start my YouTube channel off with a huge like fan base. I know a lot of people have fan bases like on Instagram or Facebook that are like real popular and stuff, so it can be kind of easier. I'm not gonna say it will be easier, because it's still a process, but it can typically be a little easier for them to grow on YouTube. But when I tell you, I literally started at 0 subscribers, and it took me after literally a whole year of doing YouTube, I had only accumulated 118 subscribers. So that alone should show y'all how far I've come. But since I've been gone, I actually made it to 2,000 subscribers. I'm actually a little bit over that now. So I never got a chance to thank you guys, because like I said, I haven't been doing videos. The last video I posted was, I think it was July. If y'all go back and see, it was the Shein. Was it a Shein video? Yeah, it was a Shein video. I don't remember what it was called, but I'll leave a picture, a screenshot of it to the side. I made 2,000 subscribers a little bit after my birthday. My birthday was September 6th, which was also months ago as well. And I wanted to do a video then to thank y'all, but I just couldn't find the perfect time to do so. I want to thank y'all so much for the ones that have been watching me from the beginning, the ones that comment every chance you can get, watch every video, like every video. Like, I wouldn't be where I am, 2,000 plus subscribers, if it wasn't for you guys. Another huge thing that happened, which this happened actually May, so that was almost a year ago. I actually got monetized. I finally got monetized after 3 years of doing YouTube. A little bit after my 3-year anniversary doing YouTube, I actually got the email that I was qualified, eligible to get monetized, which if y'all don't know what that means, then that basically means you start getting paid on YouTube. So if y'all watch my videos, if y'all have been watching my videos this year, then y'all will see that I have ads in my videos. If y'all watch those ads, then I basically get paid for y'all watching my ads. So I'm not going to press you guys to watch them, but if you are a true supporter, then feel free to watch it. Even though like that was one of my biggest accomplishments with my YouTube channel. Like, that was one thing that I really wanted to eventually accomplish, because I love YouTube and I have just evolved so much and matured and just become like this beautiful young woman, like more outspoken than I've ever been in my life. But eventually, after putting so much money, like definitely thousands of dollars, and I am not rich, y'all. I'm a regular average girl that works a job, hates working. So I put a lot of time and a lot of money, yeah, a lot of time too. Like, it's been so many times where I went a couple of days without sleep, stayed up all night, all morning doing video. So to finally be able to see something tangible, like, oh, I'm finally making it somewhere, chance of being like one of my biggest forms of income, it is definitely just the greatest thing ever. So that's the beginning portion. My family that watches me, my close friends that watches me, even the ones that I don't know personally, thank y'all so much. And I cannot wait until I progress more and I'm actually able to really give back. Is the best is yet to come, and y'all are gonna see on a daily basis like how much I appreciate y'all, from like just like doing giveaways all the time and all of that. I just lost myself, like more so, well, definitely physically, I can't admit, well, not physically but mentally, because like I said, so much was going on. I just wasn't happy, and you know, it was nothing going right. But definitely physically, like, you know how when you're going through something, or when you just told Tori about something and you start looking like what you're going through, like it's not even easy for you to just fake it till you make it. That's how I was. Like, you could tell that I was just like, forget everything, it is what it is. And my close family, with my close friends, they started seeing it. Like, they was like, this is not you. I'm gonna need you to get back to yourself. I'm gonna need you to. And it's like, I knew that, but I really just, I don't know, it was really just an internal self thing. Like, and I knew it was something wrong, because like I said, normally I am able to just look, you know, make what I'm going through look good. But I just couldn't. I just really couldn't. Like, I was just always going to work, always at work. If I wasn't at work, I'm at home not doing anything. And that was my life. And I don't want to live my life like that. Like, not now or ever. I'm still young. Like, I'm 20 freaking 2. I just turned 22. Another reason why I haven't been posting videos, aside from personal things that's been going on, another reason why from the time of like July, well, really now, but I've been coming around now. I got a better mindset now. But from like July to like September, really October too, I would say October too. I can't believe it's December now. So I would say for like those 3-4 months maybe, I did not post, because when I tell y'all, if y'all know what a creator's block is, if y'all don't know, I'm going to enlighten y'all real quick. A creator's block is like when you're a content creator, which is me. Like, I do videos and stuff like that. So when you're in a creator's block, it's just like you go through this period of time where you don't know what to produce. Like obviously I know to create content, but it's just like I no longer knew what it was that I wanted to do. Like, I know I always want to do fashion and beauty and stuff like that. Is a part of me. That literally is me. But it's not that I got tired of hauls and lookbooks, but sometimes you do have to tap out, especially when you're not financially stable. Like, I'm not financially, like, I'm stable, like, you know, to where I don't need anything from anyone, but I'm not up there, you know what I mean? So sometimes you do have to step out of the social media world or something and focus more on like your personal life, so that you can get things together. That way you have enough money, you have enough this and that, and then you can come onto social media and invest in yourself. But it's impossible to invest in yourself if you don't have the money, if you don't have this or that you need. And being that literally like 95% of my videos that I have created, all literally had, like, all requires money. Literally, like, those clothes, I spent thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars on those clothes. So I was just like, look, I'm just gonna take a break and I'm just gonna focus on stacking my money. Now that I'm back working, I just want to focus on stacking my money up and stuff like that. And I just didn't know. I'm just like, okay, so if I don't do hauls and lookbooks, what am I gonna do? I had to realize that I don't have to put myself in this box of just hauls and lookbooks. Like I'm gonna always do them because like I said, that's what I've always done, and that's what y'all love, and that's what I love. But they don't have to be just the only thing that I do, because there are so much more things that I could be creating, and that way y'all can get to know me more. So I'm trying to see what else there is that I feel like I'm missing. I don't think there's really anything else before I get into the last topic. Now on to the reason why y'all probably clicked on this. I'm pretty sure this is the reason why y'all clicked on this video. Yes, it's true, y'all. I want to get emotional because that's how I'm feeling right now, but I don't want to get emotional at the same time. But yes, it is true, y'all. I am pregnant. I am pregnant, y'all. Your girl got. Okay, I got. Y'all. And it is so crazy because like some of my friends were saying, girl, you need to start. And this was before I found out I was pregnant, y'all. Some of my friends were saying, you need to get back on your YouTube videos because they gonna think you pregnant. One of my friends particularly told me that. I was like, they don't need to be thinking that because it's definitely not giving that. This was back in, actually, this was the beginning of August. I ended up getting pregnant shortly after that, but I wasn't pregnant at that moment when she said that. But that's true though, because like with my favorite YouTubers, or like, you know, YouTubers in general go along, especially women, I feel like that's not a good thing. But shit, most of the time we be right anyways. I'll be like, she must be pregnant. Or like when somebody don't post on social media for a long time, she must be pregnant. But because I wasn't posting nowhere. Like I wasn't posting. I literally just posted a picture on my Instagram for the first time this past Thanksgiving. Y'all know Thanksgiving was just a week ago. So, but it wasn't because I was pregnant. It was just because like I said, I wasn't feeling like myself. I wasn't just mentally there. I am currently, I say it in weeks because every time I tell people like how many months I am, they be like, you're not that many months if you do in May or whatever like that. But I am exactly 17 weeks and 5 days, y'all. I'm 17 weeks and 5 days as of today, which is December 2nd. I turn a new week every Sunday. So Sunday is 2 days from now. So I'll be officially 18 weeks this Sunday. I have a tracker on my phone which lets me know. In my tracker, it says almost 5 months. But like I said, I don't be telling people that because they be swearing they know my pregnancy. I'm going to give y'all just like a little brief like summary of like when I got pregnant. I'm not going to go into deep detail about how I found out because I do want to do a separate video on that. My conception date, the day that I must have conceived, was around August 15th to the 17th or something like that. So I didn't find out actually until the week before my birthday. So my birthday was September 6th. I found out like August the 31st. This pregnancy was not planned. It definitely is not a mistake, but it wasn't planned. I definitely did not plan on having kids right now. I was not planning on getting pregnant right now. I got pregnant at a time where, like I said, in August, I was just like not feeling like myself. And, you know, even though my baby's not here right now, I still have a few more months to, you know, get stuff together and stuff. But it's just like when you're pregnant, it's already so much you got to go through just, you know, internally. And as a woman, like your body changes, your mind, everything changes. And you will never be the same person while pregnant than you were before you got pregnant or once you have your baby. The longest, I was always that friend that didn't have children. Literally, all of my friends have children except for me. So, you know, but a lot of people, a lot of girls, they feel pressured to have children because everyone else around them do. Not me. Like, I want, everyone's path is different. You know, now if it happens, I always say if it happens, then yeah, I'm going to keep it. I don't believe in doing the other thing, you know, and doing anything else. But if I could prevent it, then I'm going to prevent it. But God had other plans for me. And I'm not going to lie. It kind of hit differently when I know, like, dang, like, this is really real. You know, I did have doubts and I did have my thoughts. And like I said, I will speak on that in the other video, the next video. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it for weeks. I'm just like, dang, am I really ready? Because like I said, I never really prepared myself for this, you know, and I feel like you should, because especially when you out here doing things that could lead to it. I just still wasn't prepared, you know. And at that moment though, from that day on, I was just like, I have to really take myself more serious. Like, all this planning and all of this procrastinating and all of that has to stop, because even though 9 months do seem like far away, it's coming. Like, regardless whether you like it or not, the moment you decide to keep your baby, you have to take life more serious. You have to care about yourself more. You have to live by yourself more. You know, you have to do things, everything that's going to better you, so that you can be better for your child. And it's so much that I had to stop doing, people that I had to stop talking to, things that I had to start doing, all of that, you know, because like I said, I couldn't keep living the way that I was living. And I'm talking about as far as mentally. I'm just like, if I'm going to decide to keep my baby, I have to make sure that I'm good, you know, because if I'm going to keep my baby, I don't want anything to happen to my baby, you know. And last thing I want is to be stressed out, and then something happens, you know. Oh, I'm getting emotional. Oh, I'm getting emotional. For like the whole first month, maybe even 2 months, to be honest, y'all, I was so stressed out in my pregnancy. I was so stressed. Like, okay, y'all, I had to gather myself together because I'm feeling really emotional, but I don't want to just sit here and just really just cry to the maximum on YouTube. But there were, like, when I tell y'all, almost every day for the first 2 months of my pregnancy, if I have to be real transparent, you know, I'm not gonna lie, every day I had thoughts of terminating my pregnancy. Y'all know that they banned abortion, so as of what I know, only place you really get, well, I'm gonna say the only place, but the nearest place you get abortion, as far as legally anyways, is Illinois. Yeah, I was at that point, I was planning on saving up and everything to get an abortion, because my family, I had told my family right away, my close family members. I had waited a little minute to tell like the outside people, but as far as like my immediate household and like some of my close friends and family, I had told them. And when I tell y'all, the support is up here, everyone is extremely excited for me. But I was just like, look, everybody else so excited for me, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be the one that has to provide for this child, you know, financially, cater to this child in literally every aspect there is. And because this pregnancy was not planned, and the person that I did, I ain't gonna get into deep detail about that, but just, you know, just know that things happen basically. And I always just wanted the best for myself, and I always try to be as cautious as possible. So I was just like, how could this happen to me? It did take me a while to see the positive and the good in me being pregnant, if I have to be completely honest. And I just want to be honest with y'all. I want to be honest with myself. And I feel like this needs to be talked about more, because pregnancy is not all peaches and cream. Yes, it is a blessing regardless. A child is a blessing regardless. And I will say that things do get better. And with me talking, I did talk to a couple of like close people in my life that have went through similar things. And they all told me the same thing. You know, everybody has their thoughts on it, but I know for a fact that me having an abortion would have definitely made me feel way worse than if I decided to keep my baby, and then things would have eventually been better. And when your baby gets here, and as you go forth in your pregnancy, and every time you hear your baby's heartbeat, oh, it does something to me. Every appointment that I've had, I'm so grateful to hear nothing but great news about my child, especially, like I said, being that I was so stressed out in the first 2 months, which you don't need to be stressed out anyways, regardless, the whole 9 months at all. But it's definitely important for you to stay healthy and stuff, especially in the beginning, because those is more riskier for you to have miscarriages and stuff like that, because you have to take care of you and another human, even if they're not here physically yet, but their life is being created inside of you. Last conversation I had with a close family member of mine, I was just like, yeah, you're right. And from that point on, that's when I deleted everything and everybody out of my life that was even negative. And from this point on, it's literally tunnel vision. Me and my baby, especially my baby, is my #1 priority. I couldn't imagine no one else hurting my baby, and I could not imagine me hurting my baby. I've been trying to focus more on like personal things and getting stuff together, like I am currently now working on, in the process of finding a place for me and my baby, because I do currently live with my parents, but I don't want to be here forever. That never was my intention, but now I have a child on the way a lot sooner than I anticipated. I do want to have like my own space. It's mandatory for me to have my own space and just feel free and at peace with me and my baby, because even though I'm someone's child, I now have a child on the way. So I can't keep living under my parents, because, it's just a lot. Like I said, everyone is excited for me, but at the same time, I still have to be the main provider for my child if no one else is. I've been definitely working on saving up. I've been saving my butt off, trying to just be good, because like I said, I'm 4 months, almost 5 months. So in no time, I am due May 7th. By the way, I don't think I mentioned that, but I am due May 7th. So even though that seems so far away, it's got to come one day. And I do want to be financially, good, at least, by the time I'm going to be out of work, and that's why I want to start back doing my YouTube videos, so that could be another source of income for me and my baby. Like, if it's not pertaining to me and my baby, I don't have time for it. Like, and I mean this in the most, I guess you could say, selfish way. Like, I feel like you have to be selfish, and I feel like I needed this, even though when I first found out, I feel like, why is this happening? Why did this happen? But now I see I needed my baby. Like, I need my baby. I need to be pregnant right now for me to step my game up, because I always just have been wanting some type of motivation. I never knew what it was. I always tried to find it in other things and other people and stuff, but now I see what it is. It's been a baby all this time. But I have a baby in me. Literally, a baby is currently in me and developing every day, every week, every month. This is motivation to go hard, y'all. I don't see how people don't use their kids as motivation. If your kids don't motivate you, if your child don't motivate you, I don't know what will. Because just the thought of bringing someone into this life, and you don't want them to go through anything you went through. You don't want them to need or want for anything. You want them to just be stress-free as much as possible. Don't want them to have no struggles. You just want to be good. You want to be an example. You want to be an inspiration to them. Like, that's my purpose right now. I always wanted to be an inspiration to everyone else. It's important that I be an inspiration to my child. So I'm currently just, prepping myself and doing everything that I can before my baby gets here, so that, when you feel like you're doing good, when you're taking the actions that it takes, then you feel good, your mental boosts up and all of that. And you have to have the proper mental. And I just feel like, if this is what I'm going to do, I need to do it, and I need to do a very damn good job at it. It's my first child, my first time being pregnant at all. So, I'm learning. I'm literally learning. Like, I'm a first time soon to be mom. So everything is new to me. Like, signing up for stuff, having to apply for stuff, having to just be strong, and all of that is new to me. But I'm willing to do what it takes. I'm willing to sacrifice, because my child didn't actually be here. And since I made the executive decision to bring my child into this world, I gotta make sure that my child don't eventually regret it. I found out my gender actually like I said, I'm currently now almost 18 weeks. I was able to find out my gender actually really early. I got the, I think it's called genetic blood testing. If I said that wrong, then I'll leave at the bottom of the screen. But I got the blood testing done at 13 weeks. I think I was about 13 weeks. And, you know, it takes a little time for it to get here, that the results to come in. The blood testing basically just lets you know if anything is wrong with your child, like anything genetically wise. And also you're able to find out your gender as well. So I decided to do that instead of waiting like later on. If I was to have waited later on, I would have been just now pretty much finding out my gender within this week or like the next 2 weeks. And also just anything else, you know, about my baby. Personally, I'm sure y'all know this. If not, then I want a baby girl. Like, I wanted a girl. Like, I always said I meant to be a girl mom. Like, I'm so into fashion and stuff. I just like picture me with a baby girl in the future. We dressing alike, and not even just like for picture purpose or nothing like that, but just like just the vibes. Like, I don't know, like everything that we could do together, like we could build and just do so much together. So I opened the envelope up, y'all, and they just had it, like they had the whole document. It let me know that basically nothing was wrong with my baby. My baby wouldn't be having anything genetically wrong. And it also had the word female, and it was highlighted in freaking pink, and it was folded like a trifold. So when I opened it, it was like half, like it was like it was sideways, and I didn't even read the word. I just saw the pink highlight, and I knew that it was girl. And then that's when I looked at the word that was highlighted, and it said sex or whatever, and then it said female. And I'm gonna put a picture off to the side because I don't want to show y'all right here right now, because I would have to hide like certain information. Almost everyone in my family wanted me to have a boy because we don't really have boys. Well, I actually am my mom and dad's first child to have a child. So this is my mom and dad's first grandchild. And they didn't really care for real what gender, what they just wanted. They was just so ecstatic that I was having a baby. I got my girl, so I'm so excited. I can't believe it. Like, oh my God. Me, Portia with a baby. I surprised myself with this one. Like, but for me to be my parents' first child with a baby, I feel like that's a title that I never saw myself having. But it is what it. God makes no mistake. Ever since I found out my gender, my baby's gender, I literally think about it every day, and it's just like I really have to prepare myself, because I was once a little girl, you know, and to know like how I was as a child and in the family that I grew up around, I really have to break generational curses. It's like it hits differently when you form your own family, because you have your responsibilities, and it's like you now have the ability to raise little humans and raise them to be proper for the world and stuff like that. And I have a little girl in a way now, so with me, like I said, like with me being a little girl at one point in time, and I like a lot throughout my childhood, I feel like I needed a certain like figure in my life. I probably wouldn't have went through some of the things I went through, or I probably would have been a lot more vocal about stuff, you know, like stuff like that. So I just am vowing to be everything and more for my baby, because last thing I want is for my baby to experience some of the stuff I experienced, and I don't want my baby to even be around anything toxic, anything negative, or none of that. That's why I'm making the executive decision to step away from anything that is toxic or negative to me, you know, because that's going to be a reflection. My child is going to see that, and I don't want my child to see that. Like, it is true when people say that they love their child before they even get here. That is definitely true. Like, I don't care if I am just 4 or 5 months pregnant. Like, I don't care. Like, the moment that I decided to keep my baby, I love my baby since then. And there's just that. And I would do whatever that I need to do, whatever it takes to keep my baby from anything that's going to hurt her, that's going to harm her. I just feel like I got to step my game up now, you know. Have someone of the same gender looking up to me. Like, there's nothing more special and just more beautiful than a little girl looking up to her mom, like looking at her mom like you made it happen no matter what. Things were hard and things, you know, nothing, you know, it wasn't easy, but you still did it. And, you know, you decided to keep me and you decided to do what it takes to make sure that I'm straight and everything. Like, I'm going to be that super mom. And I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'm willing to go through anything because that's the type of sacrifice that you have to have as a mom, period. For anyone that is currently in a situation where you don't know if you do this, I'm not telling you to stick to it because everyone's going to make their own decisions. But if you feel any way that I felt, like knowing you don't want to do it, but it's just like something's telling you to do it, don't listen to that because that's the devil. And it's just going to lead you to feeling way worse than how you were feeling before. I now have someone to live for and someone that's going to love me unconditionally and someone who I'm going to love unconditionally. Someone that is always going to look to me to tell them the right thing and always going to be my #1 support person. Never going to switch up on me. Never going to wake up one day and decide not to talk to me again or decide not to be my friend again or decide not to love me no more. You know, like your child, my child is going to be my everything and I'm going to be my child's everything, y'all. I don't mean to ramble, but like I said, this is just like emotions I've had bottled up inside and I really just want to pour out my heart to y'all, to be honest. That's why I wanted to make like a pregnancy announcement video because I do want to bring y'all on my pregnancy journey. Doctor's appointment visits, just daily vlogs about like baby shopping videos. Oh my god, I hadn't been shopping yet. I want to wait until I'm at least like 6, 7, well, I'm not gonna say that long, but I'm gonna definitely start shopping soon. I am in the process of getting my own place, so y'all expect like house searching videos, me going house hunting. When I do get my own place, y'all see like tours, house tours or apartment tours, whatever I decide to go with. When my baby gets here, I'm gonna do a labor and delivery vlog. I'm gonna do pack with me to go to labor. The whole 9, literally the whole 9. Expect a mommy and me line. Me and my baby matching clothes. Me and my baby gonna be going viral. Okay. Like, period. Like, God knew I needed my baby. Like, she definitely is bringing so much light into my life already. So I just know that she's just going to complete it on so many levels when she actually gets here. You just have so much support. Oh my God, an immense amount of support. Literally endless amount of support. All of my family members are just waiting to babysit. They can't wait to see her. They can't wait to see the love, because they know I have so much love to pour to my child. Like, she's all I talk about. So you gotta know that I don't play. Like I said, like I always have been so big on people treating their children right. I decided that I'm going to show y'all my little baby bump in this video. Like, y'all let me know if I look like I'm about to be 5 months. Okay. I do. Oh my God. Okay, let me fix this. I'm gonna be looking like I was sloppy. Like it's more formy and it is harder. You can definitely tell the difference between a pregnant belly and you just have like slop. It's like right now it's more harder right here because I think that's where she is. And when I went to my last doctor's appointment, which was yesterday, and they was doing like the checking the heartbeat and stuff, she was right here. So I've been feeling the pressure right here the last few days actually. So I'm like, she gotta be right here, because normally I feel like on the left side, but I've been feeling it down here a lot lately. And before I go, I am going to wrap this video up, but before I go, I do want to show y'all like my little baby photo album book that I'm creating for my baby for like my entire pregnancy, and also once she gets here. Like, I want to have memories, because I said this because I literally always said this. Like, I always said when I have a baby, I want to do this, because I realized that like, even though technology is advancing and stuff, you really cannot rely on it. It's so easy to get footage deleted from your phone or any devices these days, and it'll just be like permanently gone. You can't get it anymore. And I would just hate to take pictures, like just come to take pictures of my phone and keep them on my phone, and then something happens to my phone and then I don't have any of those memories. If y'all know me, then y'all know I love looking at old pictures and like old footage and stuff, like the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, 60s, it doesn't matter. And my family, like both sides of my family, actually, my mom and dad's side, both of my grandparents have like photo album books and stuff, and just CDs and DVDs and, well, VCRs and stuff of like old footages from back in the day. And I just would literally binge watch those videos and stuff all the time because I love like looking at it. Like I want to create like a photo album book for my baby so that she'll see all the stuff, you know, that happened before her, that had to do with her, and also, well, her and, you know, her family, like, you know, me and her aunties and uncles and, you know, cousins and stuff like that. And then also, when she gets here, like, have pictures of her when she was a baby so she can know how she looked when she was a baby. And then, you know, she can eventually keep it when she gets older and stuff like that. I got this from my job, and I know eventually I'm going to have to get another one because there's literally going to be endless amounts of pictures. But as of right now, this is what I have, and it holds 160 pictures or 80 pictures, depending on the size of the pictures. Get my mama to put like her name right here. It's gonna be her first, middle, and last name. And I gotta take this. I didn't take it off yet because I don't want it to get all messed up just yet, because I just started putting like little stuff in there, like write a little handwritten letter for her to see when she gets older or something like that, and put something in there for her or something, or like probably information about her, like when she was born, like how much she weighed and, you know, all of that. And then right here are, I don't know if y'all can see the shinies, but right here is where you insert the picture. Then I don't know if y'all can tell, but right here are the little lines. This is where you like write like little words and stuff. So if you want to like describe what happened in the pictures at the top, you can do that. Or if you want to put the date of everything. And so literally every picture, oh, I don't know if y'all can tell, but literally every page is the same thing. Got my first ultrasound done when I was 8 weeks, I believe, 8 or 9 weeks. Then I got the second one done when I was about 13 weeks. So I got both ultrasounds from both appointments. So I'm gonna show y'all the first one. The first one, I was like real early. I'm gonna insert better pictures off to the side because I don't feel like it's really giving. To be exact, actually, I was 7 weeks and 4 days. And then this is the second one. And then this is the third one. So I was actually 11 weeks at this time. I thought I was 13. But this was the second one that I got. And this was when I went on October 20th. And now you can actually see the baby. I don't get my next ultrasound until December 21st, which she said I'll be getting a complete ultrasound done, which that means I'll be able to see my baby literally from head to toe. By that time, I'll be 21 weeks pregnant, so I'll be more than halfway done with the journey. The journey will be more than halfway complete. I hope y'all are ready for this journey, because this is definitely a new journey that I'm going to be y'all are going to be partaking in. And I hope y'all are interested in it and staying tuned. Your girl got a baby girl on the way. But I'm excited, and I'm excited to share this journey with you guys and just grow into not only, you know, to more of an adult, but also as a mother as well. And I'll be sharing all of my experiences with y'all. Like I didn't for the first few months, but for the second half, I definitely will be including y'all in almost, if not everything, that pertains to my pregnancy, as long as I feel comfortable with sharing it, obviously. But I want to say thank y'all so much for, like I said earlier, supporting me, being here with me through it all. If I didn't feel like y'all were like really supportive of me and stuff like that, I wouldn't have probably come back, to be honest. But I definitely feel the love, so I want to say thank y'all so much. The hauls and lookbooks definitely do not stop. My next video is actually going to be a lookbook, so I had to realize, like, girl, you gotta step up your game. You somebody's mom, but you were bad immediately after, okay? And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.